Welcome back, everybody. We're turning this episode into a cooking show. But first, I completely forgot. I'm going to need to take some things off. I remembered now that I have my partners back. Well, that's going to go off for the time being. That's going to go off. We're going to put quick change back on. And then I'll save this last 2 BP for something else. I don't know. Alright, so first things first. My man, do you have anything useful? Yes, I'm going to need these badges. I would have liked it if you had the jam and jelly, but you do not. So we'll work with that for now. Alright, so first things first, let's work with what we have in our inventory. So, withdraw. I'm 100% going to need that. I'm going to need this. I'll need that, probably this. So let's see what we can do with our inventory at the moment. I think one thing is for certain, anything involving a mushroom and a syrup, we're gonna need. Alright. Yes, says, nope, use 2 items. So, first things first, I think the easiest one I would like to do is just an ultra shroom and a jam and jelly. Because, honestly, this is probably one of the best, most ultimate recovery items in the entire game. You're combining a ultra shroom and a jam and jelly into one item, so you get 50 of each, so that's pretty damn good. Will we ever need it? Probably not. Alright, well that kicks off the Jelly Ultra. Zez dinner is a mushroom and a horsetail, so we have the horsetail. But I don't have the, okay, what do I need a golden leaf for? Oh, I'm gonna need a whack-a-bump for one of these, so I'm gonna need 2. What else do I need? I feel like mushroom crepe, no. But I'm gonna need these ultra shrooms. How do I make the mushroom broth? Golden leaf and a slow shroom. I don't have that. Wait, didn't I have a slow shroom in my storage? This is gonna be a lot of the episode, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But this is what I'm doing for the sake of the 100% completion. We are cooking everything. So first things first, I want to sell this Mr. Software. I do not need this. I'm going to store my boo sheet because I don't need that in my inventory. And I'm going to withdraw the slow shroom. Perfect. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm gonna buy this mushroom. Oh, I got an ice storm? Oh, we're gonna need that actually. Okay, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. I'm gonna need that ice storm. Alright, so what we're gonna do, use 1 item first. And we're gonna get her to cook, or just steep 1 golden leaf. Wait, how do I make the healthy salad? Where's the healthy salad at? Turtley leaf and a horsetail. Okay, I'm gonna need another horsetail. Which means we're gonna need to go back to Petal Meadows. Which means it actually might be a good idea to take on the other trouble, because that's gonna need us to go there anyway. So now we're going to use 2 items, and we're going to cook the slow mushroom and the golden leaf. I still call them shrooms. I know, like, they renamed them the mushrooms, but shroom, mushroom. I understand. I feel like I understand the reason why they changed the names for lacking of implication of actual drugs, because I think, like, shrooms are, like, more commonly associated with the drugs. Gradually replenishes HP, but also softens you. So, like, that'll probably lower my defense, but will also restore my HP. What else do I have? Okay. See, I could use the maple syrup with the ultra shroom, but I kind of don't want to do that just yet. I would like to use this with the cake mix first. You know what? This is also good because I'm probably not going to use half of these, so I could just sell them as well. I'm going to buy this honey syrup. And then I'm going to sell the mushroom broth because honestly that's the least most useful thing I can think of in my inventory right now. I'm gonna keep the honey mushroom simply because that's like a cheap little restoring item that I could probably use. And even though I could get space food elsewhere, I'm not going to because I have the dried bouquet anyway. I'm gonna buy another mushroom because space food is super easy to make. It literally requires the dried bouquet and just one other edible item. Like, it's not hard to make, but it's also like kind of out of the way. So we're gonna cook the dried bouquet. Oh, I forgot to get the horsetail. I'm an idiot. And we're gonna cook the mushroom. All right. We'll skip that animation because we don't need to see that every single time. Yep, space food. So, as you might guess, it's space food. It has a different effect elsewhere. But I won't say where just yet. Ice Storm and honey syrup. I know this is a combo. In fact, I think the Ice Storm could have also been cooked up with the maple syrup for something different. Once I'm done, I'll go through all my recipes and I'll delete the ones that I've already made. Yeah, Icicle Pop. 15 FP, but sometimes freezes you. So, kind of okay, but like, you can get better results out of anything else. Literally almost anything else, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh, first off, hey buddy, have you updated your inventory? No, he hasn't. Look, dude, come back when you've got jam and jelly in your inventory. I'm out. But what we're gonna do, I know I said this is mostly a cooking episode, but right now, with what I need to get, it might be a better idea if I take on that trouble right now anyway, because there's also a star piece we have to get. So it's just worth doing this now. Plus Mrs. Mouse is still a pretty good partner to have. Alright. This poster is anonymous. This may be dangerous. This could be dangerous. Someone could get killed. Fry, Bender, Leela, I want you to go with him. And then he does that again. This is surely dangerous. Someone is sure to get killed. Fry, Bender, Leela. And then Bender just shouts, damn you, old man! Futurama's such a gold, like it's a gem of a show. You don't have to agree with me, but that's just my thought process. I love Futurama. Alright. Miss Mouse. Greetings. I'm Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. She is the biggest flirt and I love it. Sorry girl, you ain't getting none. I got Peach. In fact, I'm still kind of looking for her though. You can go with Yoshi though. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't, well no, actually no, not that. Yoshi's a newborn. I'm going to backtrack on that real fast. First things first, I'm going to sell a few more things. Honestly, I don't really need the Icicle Pop. 15 FP sounds nice, but we literally have this right here. It's just better. So we're going to sell the Icicle Pop. And before we leave, I might as well cook up the horsetail. What do I need? So what do I need the curd shell for? Oh, I need a Zez dinner for that. And the Zez dinner is the mushroom and the horsetail. So, actually, let's go ahead and knock both of these off. This is how you gotta do, this is why, like, you save your items and then you can do this all really efficiently. Sometimes the items might not be useful, but the moment you know what the recipes will require, keeping them will be really, really useful. So we're gonna use 2 items. Mushroom and horsetail. Absolutely. Cook them up. Let her cook. Let her cook. We skipped the cooking animation anyway. So Zez dinner, 10 HP and 10 FP. It's pretty good. It's some of these items are literally the same as others, but you know. And then what we're gonna do, courage meal or courage shell and the Zez dinner. Yes, this does something. Like honestly, some of these recipes are so out of the way you'd never know them without like a guide. Wow, that's all I can say. I'm not sure why, but this is what came out. Also the new animation, I didn't even notice that. Go on, take it, Stompy. Hard food made by Zez T. Throw it to attack an enemy. She cooked something so hard, it turned into a weapon. And that's not even the first time that's gonna happen. Oh, speaking of that, we're gonna have to go and play with the damn little Pumi for like several runs. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely gonna need to, between episodes, I'm definitely going to need to remove what I've already checked off. Just so I don't get myself mixed up. It also keeps it a little more organized. Alright. So we're going to go right to Petalburg. Alright. While we're here, we're obviously going to go right back to Hooktail Castle. So, I think it is worth, just in case, I'm not entirely sure if I will need another turtley leaf, but I probably am actually. Hold on. Koopasta. Koopa Bun. Oh, but I can't make that just yet because I don't have the Keel Mango. So there are still recipes we can't do right now simply because those are locked behind items we won't get until later. But we can still keep these. So I'll put the turtle leaf in my inventory. Like pasta related ones we can't do until chapter 6. There we go, we're gonna need another one of these. Oh, he doesn't react. Oh, Goomba. Alright, well, this is a battle that does not need to happen. So I'm just gonna Quake Hammer them. Because I don't run from battles, that's the thing. Not very often at least, so if I'm getting into a battle with Goomba, I'm getting that 1-star point. It may not seem like a lot. I'm sorry, what? I just got a second badge drop? What on earth is this game? You know what? Fine. Okay, guys, there's your lesson. Even if it's just a Goomba, it can still be worth it. Forget the star point, I just got another power jump. Yeah, that's 4 FP, but that's an extra 2 points of damage on a power stomp. That just became... Now you know what? Whoops. We're doing it. We're 100% putting that on. You do not give me a lucky drop and expect me not to use it. I will, like, honestly, using more FP is something I'm trying to encourage myself to do because it encourages me to use FP restoring items instead of the usual heart blocks that I've been using over the course of my life. But wow! A charge badge from a cleft, or a hyper cleft, a freaking power jump from a spiked Goomba, like, jeez! That's amazing! Speaking of... Oh wait, the original one's not even on. Dang it, and I forgot, I told myself I wasn't really using those. Alright, let's get this. So we can finally complete the, So now we have Chapter 1's Art Gallery open. But now, we have to trek all the way to the top of this castle, which I'm not showing. Man, it took me 5 minutes to get up here. It is honestly, I don't care as much that they're optional things that you don't need to do, but man, backtracking to Hooktail's castle at least twice kind of sucks. Of all the places, why did it have to be Hooktail Castle both times you have to come back? For 2 important items, it's Hooktail Castle. And one of them is like an optional partner and the other is like up arrow, it's just a big bruh. Alright, well now I gotta go all the way back down. Okay, let's finish this off. Oh no, Hotel Castle is not ideal. That face, does it mean you found the badge? Absolutely. Here you go. Well, this certainly is the badge I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Now, my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. I have to apologize. But I knew you would find it, my handsome cheese hunk. You may have even more badge finding skill than I do. Well, I did find one on my travel. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Even Yoshi's surprised. Yeah, absolutely. She's useful in the sense if you don't know where everything is, you could just kind of use her ability to kind of help you out there. So I still think she's useful, and if you give her a little attention in battle, she can 100% be useful. 4 damage piercing at ultra rank, that's pretty damn good. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get to cooking. Let's get back to our cooking. Yes. Alright. So, nope, I want to use 2 items. Use 2 items, so what we're going to do, horsetail and turtle leaf. Let's cook those up because that'll get us the healthy salad. I don't think we're going to be able to do much with the other turtle leaf for now. But yeah, there was a lot of cuts in this episode, that's for certain. Thanks to me going all over the place. Alright, so what do I have? I'm going to store some of this. Like, see, look at this. Literally cures conditions and replenishes 15 FP. Like, why on earth would you want to use the Icicle Pop when this is straight up better? Space food, honestly, oh, eating it can sometimes make you impervious to stat changes. So, yeah, honestly, you're not even in the only outer space area for very long. However, for the novelty, I'm going to keep it, so I'm going to store the space food. Just in case. So we're going to store the space food. We're going to store the Jelly Ultra because I don't need that in my inventory right now. You know what? I want to save the Ultra Mushroom for when I have, like, you know, the cake mix. I want to make the crepe with that. We're going to need more Ultra Shrooms regardless. Oh, hey. You changed your inventory? Yes, but it's just badges. Okay, so I do still need those. Alright. Oh, we're officially broke. I've officially spent all the money I've gotten in the last 2 chapters, which was like 800 coins, and I spent them on 4 badges. That actually might not have been the smartest move, but whatever. Yeah, so we're gonna knock another really easy one. We're just gonna cook the mushroom with the maple syrup. To be frankly honest, it's a really easy one to do. We're gonna need some super shrooms, and we're gonna need some more maple syrups though. So we get that maple mushroom, which again, it's a pretty decent item to have, especially for our condition where I have like 20 HP and 20 FP. Alright, so let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna call it an episode here. I know I cut a lot and I don't know how much I cut and how much I'm gonna need to keep. So the reality is this is probably gonna be a slightly shorter episode, but that's only because I didn't really keep track of how much I cut. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it an episode here. I'm gonna get my I'm gonna edit my list to make sure I know what I need and what I don't need, and then we're gonna continue making things in the next episode. So I will see you guys then.